The juice is flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Petrovic. He's found a way past. Oh, it's a great ball here. Jimenez is there to clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to...
And a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Ødegaard. Brooks. Eva Nielsen. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. Cook. It's a pretty loose pass. Trossard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Semenyo. Trofer clears. Trossard. Kluivert. And Jimenez. Tavernier. Jimenez. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a go. And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a shot! It's hit the crossbar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He shifted it to the flank, played back in. And that has been slung wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Trossard, and they can counter here. He is through here. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rice. Ødegaard. Now Trossard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well read, nice interception. Tavernier. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to clear it. Trossard, Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Jimenez. Opts for safety. Deftly away. Calafiori. Trossard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Tavernier. Cook. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zubimendi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, there's the clearance. Truffert. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. He's looking wide. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cook. There's the crossfield ball. Zubimendi. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Trossard. There's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. Foot in. Tavernier. That's a good ball out wide. Zubimendi. Senesi. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen. Brooks. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a throw. And he was quick to react. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses it in, climbs up big! And he's following up! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Saka, he's found a way through. Crosses it in. Kluivert. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Saka plays it short. Can he finish? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. And it's Rice. Brooks does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Zubimendi. For Rice. And it's Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jimenez. Brooks. Kluivert. Played out towards the right wing. Calafiori. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Trossard is onto it in a flash. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Kluivert. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through. And here's Evan-Nielsen heading backwards. And no, that was never going to make it. Saka. Out to the left it goes. Nkapie gets across to intercept that. Senesi. Saliba can get it clear. Kluivert. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Look at the space, he's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Troffea wins the duel this time. He's gone forward. Passing nice and neat. And here's Semenyo. Now it's Brooks. No way through, so... And he shoots! Oh, crossbar! He's got away with one there. Calafiori. Now Trossard. And it's Rice. Brooks gets over and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. Nkapie. Rice. Ødegaard. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Brooks. Timber spots it and intercepts. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Saka demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Trossard in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now he's off and running. Time perhaps for one. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose here. Takes the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Saka. Cook gets a foot in here. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Truffert. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jimenez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Brooks. Knocks it out wide. And he's chosen to go back. And he's had a hit! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Senesi. Truffert does well to get it back. Semenyo. That is good alertness. Trossard. And that has left him in a heap. Jimenez. All the way back. Brooks. And it's Jimenez. Cook. Bournemouth. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Evan-Nielsen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that's been won straight back. Incapuyi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
There will
Jimenez.
be 1 minute added time.
Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was...
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had...
Ødegaard. For Rice. Subimendi. And it's Rice. That's rather hopeful. And that is wildly off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And here's Trossard.
Trossard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that's well seen too. Tavernier. Jimenez.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Trossard. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Brooks. Evan-Nielsen might just make this. Now it's Kluivert. And here's Semenyo. Semenyo. And it's Truffert. He's had a shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Cook goes short. Back into the middle. Evan-Nielsen! Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Zubimendi. Rice. Now Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Brooks. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's let fly! Calafiori. And Nkapie. Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Played back in. He's tried one! He's kept it out just.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Corner number 2 then. Tavernier with the short one. Evan-Nielsen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Calafiori.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Truffert. Semenyo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Truffert. And it's Truffert. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
For Kluivert. Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Calafiori. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Trossard. Brooks. Evan-Nielsen.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Kluivert is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rice.
The attendance for this match was 20.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Brooks. And he's running through. And a chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Truffert. And it's Cook. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. For Kluivert. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Semenyo. Out towards the flank. Cleared away. Nicked it back promptly. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Ødegaard. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp.
Cook.
Well timed, excellent interception. Saka, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Trossard. For Rice. Kluivert. Tavernier. He has found the way through. And here's Trossard. Brooks. Now it's Evanilson. Evanilson. Tavernier. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Now it's Trossard. He's picked his way through. Trossard. Looking for options. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And back to the keeper they go.
Cook.
No, that's been intercepted. Evanilson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cook.
Truffert.
Cook.
Truffert.
Cook. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's well spotted. Kluivert. Semenyo. He's got away. Truffert did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good-looking ball.
Cook.
Zubimendi. Senesi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Kluivert. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's gone for goal. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Saka. Semenyo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zubimendi. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Added Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. Bournemouth finding their passes. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, give it away. Jimenez. Stood up well to him there. Brooks.
Cook.
Ødegaard. Eva Nielsen. Well, that has not gone well. Truffert cuts it out. Senesi. That's a good ball out wide. Truffert with the foul. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Jimenez. Brooks. And it's played forward. Saka engages and forces him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. He's away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Senesi. Jimenez. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through. Nkapie promptly onto that, and that is that. Trossard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time.
Trossard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Passes short and sharp. Eva Nielsen. And he's straight offside. Zubimendi. Out to the right.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Now it's Eva Nielsen. Brooks.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. Oh, what a climb! It goes to show he is human after all.
I thought it was a really good break.
Oh, what's he done? And he's surging through. Now there's a fight. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Senesi. Truffert. He might be in here! Now this could be a chance. Tavernier. Brooks.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eva Nielsen. Short changes him with that pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Trossard. Trossard's cross. He rises! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Simple. Goes for a shot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. Rice. Jimenez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. Trossard. 2 minutes to be added on. Calafiori, not the most accurate pass. Back towards the middle, and he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Now Trossard. And it's Ødegaard. Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with...
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Saka. And he's certainly onside here. And he lines up a cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Truffert. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on goal! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Jimenez. He's in a good position here. Brooks. Eva Nielsen, and here's the chance to counter. Tavernier. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
For Arsenal, after 8 minutes, is number 19, Trossard.
Bournemouth are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance, surely! They've done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
9 minutes is number 14, Eucharist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kluivert. Cook. Semenyo. Plays the return pass. Out towards the flank. Zubimendi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Ah, he's given it away. That's tidy. This looks promising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, terrible! He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Kluivert. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, already it looks like game over, and we've hardly begun. Petrovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Evan-Nielsen.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Brooks. Looking tidy in possession here. Evan-Nielsen. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's superb. Ødegaard. Bournemouth already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Senesi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out to the left it goes. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Saka. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Looking for the run. And a shot! Semenyo. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Kluivert. Tavernier. Brooks. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through. Tavernier. Could move up a gear here. He's being urged. Goes for a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Shot shapes to shoot! Oh, extraordinary.
Trossard completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's real chance! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Now it's Saka.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Saka! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Truffert. Senesi. Cook. Senesi. Kluivert. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Saka. Now Ødegaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Truffert. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Well, that has not gone well. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Ødegaard, distributed tidily. It's a goal kick. Cook. Tavernier. Spread it left. 30 minutes gone. Bournemouth finding their passes. Gently done. Cook. Pass is coming off in quick. And he's let fly! Kluivert. That's a good ball. Played back in. He's had a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Calafiori. Trossard. Gives it back. Well, they've got it. Saka! Great chance! Oh, almost a sixth!
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
There's the header! Brought out the best in the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. Raya. Saliba. Added Subimendi. Trossard. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Semenyo. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Saka! Can he find the finish? And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, terrible pass. He's through and all along. Takes a shot! And that has faded wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Back to the keeper it goes. Shoots! Tavernier. Brooks. Oh, good spread. Subimendi. Not the most accurate pass. Cook. Kluivert. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Subimendi. And here's Saka. He's got away. It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Jimenez. Tavernier. He has found the way through. Ambitious ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Rice plays it short. Now that's a fine challenge. They've played it short. Look at the space here. And it's Ødegaard. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Zubimendi wins the duel this time. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tavernier. And he's had a hit! He's put his foot right through that one.
Trossard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Senesi. Truffert. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. It's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cut it out. That's a corner kick. Saka goes short. Takes aim and it's a mighty effort! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And it's been taken short. He slings it, climbs up big! And he's there to clear it. Saka with the short one. Crosses it in. He gets big. And that's wide. Truffert. That is ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Opts for safety. And the keeper's given it away. He's through, it's one-on-one. And a chance! And that has flown over.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Tavernier. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. He's picked. Big chance!
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Jimenez. And it's Jimenez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Saka. Senesi. Cook. Jimenez. Now it's Trossard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brooks. Jimenez. Zubimendi. Saka. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He has found the way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Senesi. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! There's the shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Senesi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh no, what? And the shot! No, that's just wide. Senesi. Decent chance! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Was 28,997.
Ødegaard. Trossard has found the net here, of course. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, this does not look good. Trossard, he's got tall. They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
3 minutes is number 14, Ukraine's.
Cook. Gets a good foot in there. He's found a way through. Out to the right. Saka. And the shot! Spectacular save. It's got in and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And he's away. Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 65
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Cook. He could be in here. Just the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
67 minutes is number 14, Bucharest.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
8 minutes is number 19, Trossard.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice bit of skill. He's one-on-one! Oh, he's bust chance, surely! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 70 minutes is number 14, Ukraine's.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play it through. Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Saka. That's a sharp pass. He's beaten the last man. Oh, look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
73 minutes is number 8, Ødegaard.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's lost his man here. Plenty to aim at here. Takes a shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Senesi. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Senesi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
A quick reminder today, everybody, to
and with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.